Hi everyone. So as promised, I have a review of the last Yankee candle, what is it? Hello Italy, something Italy collection. I am pretty late on doing this review. I actually burned this candle like a week ago now, and just got around to filming to talk about it. So I apologize. Things have just gotten a little bit busy as they do. And then I have another candle, a Bath & Body Works candle that I finished, or actually not quite finished, but I'm about halfway through it. So I wanted to talk about that one as well and just group these in together. So Yankee Candle, Olive, and Cypress. I ended up just burning this candle versus attempting to melt it, so let me talk about it. So the throw on this candle was not terrible. It wasn't great, but I'd probably put it at like a 5. I would give it a 5. On average. There were times when it probably dipped a little bit lower than that, but most of the time it was sitting at around a 5 in terms of strength. And then throw, it really didn't. I had this in the kitchen and it didn't leave the kitchen, but it was present in the kitchen. So performance-wise with burning, you can see there's just a touch of sooting. I really debated about crocking this candle as well, just because I don't know so when I crocked the other two in this collection, I felt like I really just didn't get like the scent through I was expecting to get with crocking it. And I wonder if that's because there was just too much wax. So I kind of thought about like crocking this when it was, maybe halfway down, and then I forgot about it while I was doing things in the house that day, and it burned, all the way down. So it is what it is. So in terms of the fragrance itself, it is very okay, is I guess the best way I could describe it. It's just okay. So the fragrance itself, let me read the notes here. This is a fresh and clean fragrance. Stroll through Tuscany's magnificent forest surrounded by captivating, a coupon ad just came up. Surrounded by captivating fragrances of olive trees, rosemary, and lush cypress. Top notes of olive, pink peppercorn, and rosemary. Middle notes of avocado, coriander, and fennel. Base notes of amber, moss, vetiver, and cypress. I really liked this on cold when I was smelling it in the store when I decided to purchase it. But honestly, with it burning and even smelling it now, there's just nothing special about this. There's nothing wrong with it, but there's nothing special about it either. It is more cologne-y when it's got more of a cologne note when it's burning than it did on cold as well. So that's just a heads up there. I would say what I'm picking out from this primarily is the cypress, the rosemary, probably the peppercorn and the coriander as well. I don't know that I'm really getting much olive. Avocado, there's a green note to this. Oh, you can see my kiddo's rubber ducky under the couch there. There's definitely a green note to this, but I don't know if it's avocado that I'm really smelling. Maybe more so that moss or the vetiver. It's a good outdoor fragrance. I would say, does it evoke Italy? I'll say this. It doesn't not evoke Italy, right? I think with the olive aspect to it, I don't know. It's hard to tell if it's placebo effect, like it's supposed to evoke a certain feeling, but there is something like very Mediterranean about this, I guess you could say. But I feel like it could have been done better. I feel like, again, they overdid it a little bit with the peppercorn, and the cypress is just perhaps leaning a bit too cologne. So it was okay. It wasn't a bad candle. Would I have spent more than $10 on this candle? Definitely not. And again, probably would have gotten, if this came out in wax melt form, which it did not. But if it did, I probably would have gotten better performance that way. So that's about all I have to say on that. And then we have Bath & Body Works Backyard Honeysuckle. This isn't new, but it is new to me. And it's beautiful. This I picked up during Candle Day. And it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. So, oops. I'm trying to do this one-handed. So the notes on this are sweet honeysuckle, orange flower blossom, and neroli nectar. There is a little bit of sweetness here, but it's not overwhelmingly sweet. I'm getting much more floral than I am sweetness. Really that honeysuckle is what comes out first and foremost. And it's really good. You have to like florals. I mean, you have to like florals, but it's just like, it's a beautiful, beautiful spring floral fragrance. In terms of performance, unfortunately, as strong as this is on cold, again, it kind of did okay. I could smell it when I was around the candle, but honestly, if I wasn't within 4 to 5 feet of the candle, I really wasn't getting anything from it at all. I melted some of a melted mousse loaf that I had of Flower Shop, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous floral. If you like florals, I encourage you to maybe reach out to her and see if you can, you know, pick up a loaf or some sort of smaller size of Flower Shop, because that is by far one of the best floral fragrances I've ever had. So I had that melting, and this was kind of a nice supplement to that, but yeah, it wasn't really holding its own, if you know what I mean. So I think I'm going to melt the rest of this since I've got a little bit less than half of the candle remaining. I think I'm going to go ahead and put it in the candle crock and see how it does in there. Performance wise, you can see a little bit of sooting. The wicks did some weird things though. So you can see right before I blew it out this last time, one of the wicks for some reason went out on its own. So only 2 of the wicks were lit. So we've got a little bit of that uneven wax pool because of that. So that's another reason why I don't plan on relighting it, is because I don't think that wick, for whatever reason, even though it doesn't really look, it's kind of hard to tell from this angle, but it doesn't look like excessively short. It doesn't seem like it's going to stay lit. So I did have a bit of a performance issue with this. And would probably continue to if I continue to burn it. But like I said, I'm going to crock it. So so that's about it. Those are the 2 fragrances that I had to review. I do have a couple of wax melts to review as well, which I'm going to try to get it around to. But I think I'm going to collect more wax melts to review and make it just a little bit of a longer video. So that's my plan, but expect another post from me probably this weekend. So thank you for watching. If you've tried these fragrances, I'd love to know what you thought. And if you like this video, please feel free to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.